Hello everyone, I am Jason Quesada. We are 4 weeks out from Interop Las Vegas, so I decided to give you all a sneak peek as to what's going on in the event and also introduce you to one of our key team members. Joining me today is Mr. Will Wise. Will Wise, how are you today?
I'm good. Hey, Jake.
Awesome, man. So tell me a little about yourself. What's your job title and what do you do?
Yeah, so my name is Will Wise. I've been here at UVM TechWeb for 7 years, and I'm VP of Sales for Interop.
Okay.
Interop globally, so I handle both Las Vegas, New York, also work with the Mumbai and Tokyo teams as well. And then in addition to Interop, I work on our GTech Canadian government event and also Cloud Connect.
Awesome. And you also handle the virtual Interop as well, right?
That's true, yeah. Anything virtual, digital, webcasts, Interop-ish, anything Interop.
Awesome. All
Yeah.
things Interop.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you're a VP of Sales. So what does that really mean for VP of Sales? What do you do for that for Interop?
Yeah, I kind of look at it in three different elements. One is directly provide management and strategy for our sales team, both the account manager team that works with our customers, as well as thinking about our strategy for bringing marketing programs out to the vendors.
Right.
So those are two key things. Also a lot of cross-departmental interactions, so working really closely with your team in marketing, with operations heavily, with our finance team, sort of being a key player across the cross-departmental collaboration that we do. And then definitely the third part is having a key role with our customer base.
Yeah.
For example, I personally work with Cisco and Microsoft day to day, but love to get out in the field with our clients to help them with their marketing plans.
Great.
So
That's great. You do a lot of stuff, Will. Keeping you busy, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you most like about your job?
Yeah, I think it's really the mixture of things. Both there's a lot of really strong internal work and strategy and thinking, and frankly, just really good communication and collaboration that has to be done internally.
Right.
For events, I really enjoy that because with events, as you know, the amount of details that we have to put together is pretty amazing. So it's fulfilling to see it all come together and to work well across the team. And then externally, it's really rewarding to see our sales reps, our account managers, do great things with our customers. You know, we're working with really big IT vendors down to startup companies. So it's great to see our team be excellent at service, at strategy, at recommendations about how our clients can go to market for their business. So providing marketing programs for the IT companies and being part of that is really exciting as well.
Let's go a little bit further down that pipe there. Marketing programs. Why should IT companies be part of Interop? Why should they sponsor? Why should they exhibit? Can you give a little example of that? Why they should do that?
Yeah, I mean, Interop has been around for over 25 years now, so there is a strong track record of why companies do use it as a key part of their marketing strategy. And it's really on multiple levels. First of all, I think one of the things that people like about Interop is the largest independent business technology event out there. We're not aligned with a certain vendor or a certain architecture. We're truly third party as an event producer, as part of UVM TechWeb. So being objective in terms of bringing education is definitely a playing field that people appreciate.
Yeah.
And then at the show, there's really multiple marketing goals that can be met. On the broader level, I like to call it the macro level, you have the expo floor where there's thousands and thousands of people. You know, in Interop Vegas could be 13 to 14,000 people that are there over 3 days on the expo floor. That's where there's high volume interaction with customers, lead generation from swiping badges, meeting with partners, meeting with press and analysts, sort of a multiple high volume audience engagement that can take place. And then we also, a lot of our business is working with them on sort of marketing and promotional opportunities and sponsorship. So some companies like this year, Huawei is really establishing themselves in the US. So they're doing a lot of major branding and messaging to establish who they are. And then some companies may do more of some of our targeted workshop sponsorships, which enables speaking opportunity, lead generation, and alignment for their category. Like Enterprise Cloud Summit at Interop is a real popular sponsorship.
It's great. You can't miss it, right? I mean, you got to be part of it to be in it. So, and Interop attracts active buyers, as we all know. So they're always constantly looking for the next greatest thing in technology. And if you're not there, then what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's the thing too, and I think that does feed into us being an independent event producer and being part of UVM TechWeb that has an amazing database of technology decision makers.
Yeah.
And then the marketing capabilities we have, both working with our internal brands like Information Week, but all these other media partnerships. So we're bringing a quantity of audience, but also a high quality active buyer. So typically at an Interop, over 90% are active in the purchase process, and very high numbers across multiple categories. So it's typically an IT manager, IT director that's thinking about their full solution. They're going to be looking at networking. They're looking at how to bring mobility into play. How do you secure this? Cloud computing and virtualization. How do we do all this? So the full solution comes together, and that's a quality buyer.
Wow, I can't wait to see it. Speaking of, what are you most excited about seeing at Interop Las Vegas this year?
Gosh, I don't know. It might be you dancing at the exhibitor party. But besides that, yeah, I think it's going to be a mixture of interesting things. I would say sort of the evolution of a couple things in the market.
Okay.
So for example, a year ago, cloud computing was definitely getting a lot of momentum, but today we're seeing a lot more real projects taking place.
Yep.
And actually more real products being showed. So I think it'll be really interesting to see in the whole area of cloud some of the real solutions, real case studies that the vendors are talking about, both on the keynote stage and the programs on the expo floor. And then another area that's sort of an emerging area is it's called open flow. So the whole area of software-defined networking is getting a lot of buzz these days with companies like startups like Big Switch and also big players like HP and NEC. But this is something we did a lab environment last year at Interop Vegas called the Open Flow Lab to help sort of showcase this emerging technology. Well, we're doing it again this year, so it's going to be year number 2. I'm going to be interested to see sort of where's that at now? Is it really have a future? And what are the next steps? So things like that at Interop, where literally you can see where the market is going. That's what I get excited about.
That is very exciting. I mean, specifically you mentioned cloud. I mean, like you said a year ago, it was just trying to define what it is, but now you're actually seeing coming to fruition how it's actually products and how it's implementing and affecting IT departments. So that's great. So Will Wise, last question for you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite color?
I got to go with blue.
Blue.
I don't
Why
know
is
if it's
that?
the blue eyes, the ocean is the lifeblood of the earth, something like that. But I got to go with blue.
It's also the color.
Not a Yankees fan, though.
No, but you're a San Jose Sharks fan, right?
That's true.
And they're
Teal.
blue.
Teal might be my new favorite color if we win this year.
There you go. There you go. So there you have it, Will. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I know you're very excited for Interop in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
So there you have it, folks. Will Wise, VP of Sales. Join us. At the end of the video, you will see a code which you can use to save 20% on conference passes or register for a free expo pass. So, and you get to see all the excitement on the expo floor brought in by Will and his team. And there you go. See you in a couple of weeks. Thank you.